Actually, it so happened I was sitting in my office. A pamphlet came down and talking about Dr. Taha Mateen finding a school. Actually, we have a strong belief with Dr. Mateen. I mean, it's more of profounded that Dr. Mateen is more into social work. So that's the reason why we'd come down here, saw the school, and we spoke to Dr. Mateen and then the Wakili people, and then we decided, okay, this is this thing which is more on human principle rather than studies. We decided, okay, the way the Montessori method is well known. And we decided, okay, this human thoughts which are going to be taught. And then we spoke to Seema madam, and that's why we decided, okay, we put in our child here. Well, actually, my wife was a little hesitant to send here. And we were looking around, and in fact, we had in a bigger school's offers. And then I wanted my child to grow rather than just getting stuck on the blackboard or anything as such. And we had lost a year on some other personal reasons. So I wanted my child to grow up more profound rather than just, getting to the board. Or if she would have gone to any blackboard school, she would have got stuck in another 2 months or 3 months, and I had to get back, and I could never revive my child after that. That's the reason I was looking for a Montessori school. And then I found this. Luckily, it was actually started this year. It's the same thing I was looking at. And it so happened that it started, and then we came down here. Well, if I put myself across to her, and I could never know what, in my age, at those age, and I could really not know what she's studying right now. The things what she has in general knowledge, I could come to know only when I was in 4th or 5th standard reading books. That's something really, great. She comes and just speaks to me and said, what is ma, pa, ta? Those some things which we could never learn in our life. And then she comes and teaches me rather than I teach her. I had to tell her stories, that's a different part, but she teaches me everything, She tells me that, this tiger is a national animal, and then, what's a national bird. And she's more like she has become a teacher to me rather than I teaching her. And every day we have about 15 to 20 minutes, we talk about what is happening in the school. And then she tells me this is what happened, and this is what we did, and this is all these things. And the first thing when she comes up, when I'm at home, if she comes from the school, she comes and shows me through this clay and she says, this is my hard work. And it's something you see, you can relate things that to the child, you have never related, more like a friend. Just like a child who is to you. That's something, changed my relationship to her. Now I could see is not like a small child, I said, chalo beta, siklo, it's not like that, She says, you teach me or I teach you. It's on both sides. See, it's just not schooling which is that, and the teachers and the method what you bring in, and the patience what you give into the child to develop. That's more important than just the methodology. If you give in things and people they're going to learn a little bit, but if you give patience to it, and if the teachers are with the right attitude, you would go across a lot. The principle what I can say is, more learned and more willing to do whatever it should be done. And she has one good quality is that, analyzation of the child. She doesn't see anything else, and I haven't seen, I've met a lot of principals, me studying in an international school and all those things. They carry out themselves totally different. But what I saw in this is, analyzation through everything and finding out things which we couldn't find by ourselves in the child. And then doing it, putting it across, it's something that nobody would do it. More profoundly, I would say it's because of the principles of human value, what you're teaching, and the teachers. Because you have a lot of Montessoris in Koramangala, around about 60 to 70 here alone. But the teaching here is quite different. Getting out of something out of her mind, and that too, she's so obsessive with things. And she teaching, it's something amazing, it's profoundly goes to the teachers, principal.